Hey there, brawlers. This is Penny Z and Debutante Brawl. Oh, I got a little mouse in the way. Alright, so, let me see. What time is it right now? It's 10:04. Okay. What are we going to talk about today? How about my horrible attendance? I have been absentee, and I really apologize. It's my bad. Let me kind of close some windows here. It's been over a month since I posted a video. What the fuck is that about? I know, I'm being a bad parent, internet parent, to the internet. Do you know what it hurt? You know how much it hurts to give birth to the entire internet? Fucking kills. Okay, let me bring it a little closer. So I'm here in my kitchen, trying to switch it up a little bit. So what are we going to talk about? I don't know. I have updates I could give. I could talk about a specific topic. Well, let's just start with the quick updates. I've been working a lot this year, doing freelance stuff. I'm so sick of it. I don't want to discourage anyone from getting into motion graphics and visual effects. I've just been doing this for 8 years. In 1 month, this will be my 8th year as a freelancer and living in LA as well. I moved to LA 7 years and 11 months ago. Holy shit. I'm just getting burned out, I think. Tecate is good. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm like ready for the next phase of my life. But one thing that is really, like, I'm really bad at, like, saving money for, like, taxes because I'm, like, a freelancer and it doesn't get taken out of my pay and, like, all that business back-end stuff. I'm horrible at that. Turns out I'm a better animator than I am a business person. And that's why my business doesn't do too well. Shoot, screen keeps going dark. And so I found a company that I think I'm going to take care of all that stuff, and I'm going to close my company, as it were, and just be a freelancer. And, and one of the big things is I can apparently get healthcare through them. And can I tell you something about being trans and trying to get healthcare? So you'd think, like, here I am, post-op, all the shit's done. I'm like, you know, I have to take hormones, like, you know, for the rest of my life. But whatever, like, you know, I would never expect any company, you know, any health provider to, you know, to pony up for that. I mean, they didn't sign up for that. That's cool. I'm happy to pay for it. It's my biggest word of advice to anyone who's about to go through all this stuff. Get healthcare first, and don't tell them anything about the trans stuff. Like, I should have gotten it, you know, like 3 or 4 years ago or something like that, because I got denied last year with surgery up and coming. And now that, you know, they were like, well, you're in the middle of this, you know, come back when, you know, when you're done with your surgery. And I'm done, you know, and yeah, I just got denied by Pacific Care. Thanks a lot, Pacific Care. Fuck you too. Yeah, because they said reasons, sex change and boob job. They didn't actually say boob job was not in their literature, but that was their reasoning. And, you know, like, I am super healthy. I am, like, I work out. I don't work out, but I, like, you know, I stay healthy and all that shit. I eat well. I drink beer occasionally. And, you know, I just want to, you know, get health care just in case one day, you know, something happens. And, you know, I'm one of those people that they should want. And if I were not trans, I would be one of those people that they would want. And, unfortunately, they don't see it that way. Anyways, I'm still waiting back from another one. But anyway, I found a company that apparently if I sign up with them and they do all my business stuff, I can get in their group plan. So anyways, trannies, get health care first. Get it first. Unless you have a job that, you know, can provide it. I seem really fidgety, and I guess I am, but it's really hot in here. I don't know. I'm really tired. I'm sick of work. What else? Okay, so that was the update on that front. I have fresh meat tryouts for Derby this Sunday. The big push for healthcare is because I have to have healthcare to try out. So you know, it was like, you know, I've just been doing this for 5 months, you know, and like learning and, you know, getting better at skating and everything. And now the tryouts come up. They're like, oh, by the way, you have to have healthcare. And I was like, okay, I'm going to see what I can do. So I found a way to be insured. Anyway, that's super exciting. So really, besides work and that, like, I don't have a whole lot else to talk about. Oh, let me give it a shout out. This last month, I drove across country. This was in July. I first of all, I went on a trip, and I went and stopped in Phoenix, Arizona, and I got to skate a practice with the Desert Dolls Roller Derby League. They are fucking awesome. I want to give a shout out to them. They are my favorites. Then I went straight to New Orleans and visited a friend there, and then I drove back, stayed in Austin for a couple days, and then back to Phoenix, and then back here. And I also, a week and a half later, went to Vegas for 5 days for RollerCon. And if you don't know what that is, that's a big roller derby convention, and like you can take classes, and there's a bunch of parties, and super fucking fun. And check this out, it's hilarious. So like, one of the big social events there is the black and blue ball, and like, you know, people dress. I had like a blue corset and like blue fishnets or something like that, and a black petticoat, and like, you know, you just dress kind of like, you know, goofy or sexy or fun or whatever, as long as it's black and blue and not like street clothes. And I'm there, and it's at the pool of the Tropicana, and someone comes up to me and recognizes me. So I'm going to give a shout out to Russ. Russ watches my videos, and totally knew who I was, and came up and said, hey, I watch your videos. Hoping to just get in trouble there, but that's the only part of the name I know, I swear. It was hilarious, and so we talked a little bit. He saw me. I was getting someone was drawing on my chest. Was drawing like one of the Los Angeles Derby Dolls skaters, who's a really good artist, was drawing a little Sharpie tattoo on me, and he just totally recognized me. It seemed really random. I didn't really, you know, I think of like different parts of my life as being like segmented, and you know, here's someone that just came up and, you know, whatever. We talked, we had a conversation, and you know, cool guy. Go Russ. Nice to meet you. There's my shout out. I don't really have time for a topic now. I don't really know what the topic would be. I already talked about healthcare. I don't know. I should probably cut this short so I don't like drive you guys crazy with another 10-minute video, but you know what? I've got 10 minutes. I'll fucking kill it. I will kill this motherfucker for 10 minutes. What was the topic? You know what the topic was going to be? It was going to be something about the enduring thoughts, like thought process of like being trans post-op, and like you spend years like building up to this place where, you know, you are no longer male, you are no longer a trans, you know, like in between transsexual or whatever, but you're like, you're a woman, you know. But there's no way, I don't have time to even talk about this. Maybe I'll talk about that next time. But the sum of it is, like, you always factor these things in. And like, you always worry, you know, about some little thing, you know, that's going to come up. Like, you know, with the tryouts for roller derby, like, you know, like, no one there knows about me and my, like, little, you know, secret, whatever. But I still brought it up with a couple of the league people, and they ended up, you know, bringing it up at the, at their league meeting, and like coming up with like a transgender policy. I didn't have one, and you know, like some of that's really kind of funny. Some of them have no idea. Some of my friends in the league had heard about the policy and they had no idea about me, and so they're like, I heard there's some dude who wants to like skate with us, and I kind of like feel like I should tell them and be like, that's me, you know, sorry, there's a policy now. You let me in. You let me skate. Okay, we're at 9.5 minutes. But anyway, so like this idea, like, why would I even bring it up? I totally didn't have to bring it up. But what if someone saw these videos and was like, holy shit, dude looks like a lady, or, you know, or some bullshit, and like, you know, they get mad. Anyway, we'll talk more about this another time. I better cut this off. Okay, I love you guys. Take care.